Good morning and welcome to another edition of Capper Comparison Picks. Today's free picks for Sunday, March 8th. Free NCAA basketball picks for Sunday, March 8th. There's already been a lot of little conference tournaments going on. I purposely took teams that are not in a tournament right now. You know, there's the Southern and all the Horizon and all these tournaments. But I'm trying to stay clear of tournaments until we get to, you know, the big tournaments like Big East and the Big Ten and all those bigger tournaments. So let's get on to these games. First of all, yesterday I did good. I went a total of 6-2, 3-1 in the earlier games, and then 3-1 in the later games. I'm going to briefly go over those. The game I lost yesterday, Villanova, they beat Georgetown. It was a full Capper consensus. Everybody took Villanova to beat them and cover 7.5 points. But despite Georgetown's injuries, they stayed. Villanova barely won, 70-69. Got to hand it to the Hoyas without their three best players. That was a shocker. So the rest of the games I won. I had St. John's beating Marquette 88-86. Rutgers, that was the one. It's just me and Sports Chat plays Chris Ruffalo against all the rest of you guys, all the rest of the Cappers. Rutgers was getting 6 points. They won straight out over Purdue at Purdue, 71-68. Then the last one for the morning show, you could always just go back and look at it, but I also took Creighton, and they are now three-way tie with, they beat Seton Hall last night, 77-60. And with Villanova's win over Georgetown, that's a three-way tie for the Big East champions. But this is the first time Creighton's ever been able to hold that trophy. So they're the first seed. Creighton is the first seed in the tournament, but it's a three-way tie at the top. Knock it off. It's nobody. Apologize for that. Brandon, you gotta be quiet. The dogs think you're somebody. Apologize. Where was I? So Creighton, Seton Hall, and Villanova are on a three-way top for the Big East champions. But Creighton's got the first seed, so that's going to be a great tournament. The later games yesterday I did. Syracuse, and they lost to Miami, Florida, 69-65. I had Syracuse. Then the rest of them, I won. Providence destroyed DePaul. Destroyed them 93-55. Got that one. Then Cincinnati. Oh, I had Temple. Temple kept it. The spread was 10.5. I knew that was so huge. Cincinnati won 64-63. So Temple, I knew it. They were going to keep it close. Thank you, Temple Owls. And finally, the Oregon game. I had Oregon. I didn't write down the score, but they beat Stanford and covered. I don't know why I didn't write down the score. I have to fix that. But let's get on to today's game and see what the Cappers pick on these NCAA basketball games. Memphis Tigers are going to Houston, and Memphis is 21-9, 5-5 on the road. Houston 22-8, 13-2 on the road. What's curious is Houston is ranked; they're in the tournament. Memphis, they're not in the tournament, and the record is only, look at 21-9. It's only a one game difference. I don't know how they figured. I don't know. The bracketologists figured this stuff out, but as of right now, Memphis is not going to the tournament, and Houston is. And Houston's ranked like, I think 11, I want to say. All right, taking Memphis, we have from Tony T's show, Damien Sash. Then we have Pick Dogs, Mitch. Pick Dogs, Mitch. Stat Salt, Winning Willie. And he's saying it's going to go under 134. He actually saying it's going to go under 132. And then finally, not finally, but college football news, Pete Fiutak is scoring the game 70-66, Houston winning, but not covering the 9 points. Memphis is getting 9 points in this. That's, you know. So that score 70-66 would be over 134. Sorry. Throw this pen right out. This marker. Perfect. That was college football news. Oh, much better. Much better. And the only person taking Houston to lay 9 points, to win by 9 points, is Chris Kubala from Winners and Winers. And you know, personally, you know, I'm gonna, if you've watched any of my shows with Memphis in it before, I like Precious Achui. Achui. I cannot say his last name. It sounds like a sneeze though. Achuiwa. But and Penny Hardaway, coach. I like old basketball players that are not coaching. So anyway, I'm taking Houston probably win, but Memphis is going to keep it within 9. Who knows? Memphis might just upset them. Okay, moving on. Another 12 o'clock game. Michigan is getting 4 points against Maryland. Okay, taking Michigan, we have from Pick Dogs, Mitch. My name's Mitch, and Pick Dogs we do every game, and I make more videos than any other handicapper on the internet. You are correct, Mitch. You do, and I thank you for that. Winners and Winers, Blake V. Okay, taking Maryland, we have from Tony T's, Damien Sash. He's like, you know, picks. Tony T's also the same as picks and parlays. It's all a big conglomerate. I don't even know. Yeah, there's, I suppose the name around up here. Okay. Sports Chat Place, Randy Chambers. And Stat Salt, Joshua Broom for the tiebreaker. And he's saying it's going to go under 139. Now this is a good game. But looking at the Michigan on the road is 4-6. Maryland at home 15-1. 4 points is not that much, not enough. That's why I'm going to run with the Terps and take Maryland to cover against Michigan. Okay. At 4:30, we have the Ohio State University, the alma mater of Big E Eric Arnold, and they're going to Michigan State. Ohio State 21-9, Michigan State 21-9. Okay, taking Ohio State is Tony T himself, Tony Tellez, the man, from Picks and Parlays, Craig Trapp. He's good. He only does like you have to pay for his picks, but he does one free pick a day or something just to tease you. And if you use the promo capper or whatever, use the promo tourney to get the promo codes, and you can get a deal on my stuff right now for blah 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 blah. Give me your money. Those guys annoy the shit out of me. Here's another one of those guys, Doc Sports Vernon Croy. He doesn't even on his YouTube channel, Vernon Croy. She's gonna have to call back. Sorry about that. Okay, Vernon Croy, on his channel, he has this woman, what's her name? Aaliyah. Gorgeous woman. Pretty much say what he would say, so you don't have to see that dude, Vernon Croy. And she's like, oh, right now, Vernon, and it's all, by his. For right now, you can get all his picks for this much, so much. And, okay, over here at Michigan State, we have Pick Dogs Mitch. Winners and Whiners, Scott, Rochelle, whatever. And that would be 5, but I didn't stop there. I kept going because I wanted to put some over here, and we have a Stat Salt, Daniel Benjamin, he's taking Michigan State, and he's saying it's gonna go under 140. Okay. And for the tiebreaker, we have College Football News, Pete Fiotuck scoring the game 73 to 68 in favor of Michigan State, but not covering the 7 points that the Ohio State University is getting. That being said, I agree with Craig Trapp, Tony T, Vernon Croy, and Pete Fiotuck, and thinking Michigan State, they probably will win, but I don't think they're going to cover 7 points. 73 to 68 would be over the 140. College Football News, right? 130, yes, 141. Okay, finally, my last game I'm doing today, Iowa versus Illinois. I was getting 3.5 points. They both have even overall records, 20-10, 20-10. Iowa on the road, 4-6. Illinois at home, 14-3. Okay, let's go. We have from Winners and Whiners, Alex Porter, the Stash, and Stat Salt, Philly Flash, and he's saying, oh, I didn't get the over-under. Sorry. Illinois, we got Pick Dogs, Mitch, and Doc Sports, Vernon Croy. Aaliyah is the prettiest girl. And also Doc Sports for the tiebreaker, Josh Schoenwald. And there you go. I didn't get anybody's totals, but as for the game, I think 3.5 is not enough. I think Illinois will easily cover 3.5 points at home am taking the Illini in Champaign. Oh, Mitch from Pit Dogs. He mentioned it is senior day at Illinois. So there you have it. To recap, we have Precious Achibue and Penny Hardaway. We got Memphis, the Tigers beating Houston. In Houston. Not beating them, but at least covering, staying with under 9 points. With Maryland, they're going to beat Michigan by more than 4 points. The Ohio State University, they might lose, but it's not going to be more than 7 to Michigan State. And finally, Illinois should be able to lay 3.5 over Iowa. Okay, so gather this information, place your bets, and cash those tickets. I appreciate you watching. I'm gonna do shortly. I'm doing a hockey show, so come back and take a look at that. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit like, hey baby, hey button, leave a comment, thumbs up. I like it. You like it. There's the info. Cash your tickets. Good luck. I'll see you next episode.